This video describes the Organizational Administrator rights within ChemBooks. I've logged in as the organizational admin for this particular department. Here you can see I'm faced with 4 different areas. The first one will be the departments, and as you can see, I've laid out the hospital in advance just to demonstrate what it might look like. Each of these is its own individual department, and you can see here that you can add a different department at any particular level as you see fit. I can edit these, and I can also group these together, which is a simple function by which I can choose a particular level and I can group those together. So if I want those to be grouped to share their resources and their phone numbers, then I can just simply do that. And now they're all grouped together. I can also edit these or move them up and down in any particular order that I'd like. If I want to add a department, I just click on where I would like that department to go in within my tree. So for example, if I want to add one here under unplanned care, I will simply just add that department. This is pretty straightforward to add in, and I have a separate video that explains how to do this in detail. The next is roles. Roles are very important. Now remember, these are organizational roles. So some roles across the organization will be like a site matron or a bed manager or whatever you've called these roles. They're very easy to set up, and I anticipate you'll have multiple roles across your organization. To simply add a role, you just add what that role is, and you will just be given this information. You can just create whatever role you want, give them their email and phone number if they have such, put in the keywords and simply save that, and that will create a new role for you. You can also have organizational resources, and they can be easily created by just choosing a resource that you would like to add. There's a separate video on this again. It simply wants to know if you're the author or not. You put the information in, upload the document. It's as easy as that. And finally, there's the logs. Now, some organizations will want to have their own organizational logs on top of SITREP reporting. These are pretty easy to add. It's just like adding a SITREP log. I put one in here previously so you can look at it. So this one I created was just a safety log. I put my first one here, which is simply asking the question, number of COVID bed weights. You can add another question in if you'd like. They can be essentially whatever you want to be. So this is, again, a text question, can be a number question. I can have multiple choice questions. I can add a table if I'd like. So they're that easy to do. So you can create as many of those as you want to. I can remove that. And that's essentially what you can do at the back end at Organizational Admin.